We should be live. We should be live right now. Let me just double check on the stream, see if we up. Okay, I think we on there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I think we're good to go. All right, anybody that's on the live, if you're listening, definitely let us know if the volumes are good on all of us. You know, we don't want to go through the whole show, do a couple hours of a show, and then the audio is bad. So just give us a heads up if anything, if you're not hearing anything good. All right. All right. So we'll jump right into it. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guy, White Star GB. And we have a guest in the house tonight.
How about now? How about now? You hear me now?
Yeah, you good now. You're good now.
I bet. Good.
We have a guest in the house. White Star GB, can you introduce who
Got
we
the
have in the
homie,
building?
man. I got the international traveler. I got the hardest working man in America. I got the Florida villain. Marlon the bully in the house, man. Marlon was good, man.
What's good with your OG?
I'm chilling, man. I'm happy you was able to make it on short notice, you know. We usually do the
Yeah.
show outside,
Mhm.
and but it was raining this weekend, so we was like, let's go remote. But every time it's good to go
Okay.
remote. I was waiting for you to come in town and get you in person, but you ain't come and check us in a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
I know.
ain't.
I gotta get
You,
up there, man.
yeah,
Gotta get up
yeah,
there.
man, yeah, man. You down there grinding. So
Yeah.
I'm happy you can make it on, man. Thank you.
Nah, no pressure, man. It's all love with you, man.
That's what's up,
Mm-hmm.
dog. I love to hear that.
Absolutely. All right. So shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. Also on Facebook. We're live on both platforms right now. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are discussing Jada against the world. All right. Um, White Star GB, normally I would pass it to you, but we have a
Mm-hmm.
guest in the house tonight. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
GB gave you a brief introduction. Um, why don't you, in your own words, just introduce yourself, let the people know who you are?
Yeah. Name is Marlon, the bully. From Florida, Fort
What part of
Lauderdale.
Florida? Oh, okay.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. Met
You,
met GB through a homie.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Big Bang Buck,
so
man. Yeah, man.
yeah, man, Buck. I met um I met OG. I know him as OG. So I
Yeah,
met
no, right.
OG from Buck, man. Real
Yeah,
good dude, man.
yeah,
So he
man.
told me that he need me on the show. I had to get on. That's my guy.
Yeah, man. I follow you on the gram. I see you got that spirit. You know what I mean? I know you like to say what's on your mind, and you seeing the little things going awry in the world. So I was really excited to get your perspective on what you think is going on right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
you having
man.
me.
Yeah, man. Hardest working man, yo. This dude, man. He-
Question. Are you single, married, in a relationship? What's your status, man?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. All
Good,
right.
man.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Happy for you, bro.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
been about like going on like 4 years. Been in a relationship.
Nice, nice, very nice. Good for you, man.
okay. All right. You got
Yeah.
any kids?
Nah, man. No kids, man. No kids. None that
Okay.
I know of, man. No
Oh
kids,
shit. Okay. All right. You gotta start working on the pups, man.
Yeah.
man.
You still
Yeah,
chasing
man.
paper though, you
Man,
know what I mean?
I'm just enjoying life, man. I'm just enjoying life, traveling, man, trying to see the world, man. So, not saying that it will slow me down, but
No,
I
it's
just like
definitely
how I'm
gonna slow
flowing
you
right
down,
now,
bro.
man.
It's definitely
Yeah,
gonna slow you down. I might. It's not no
yeah,
like maybe it's gonna slow you down, but you're gonna want to
yeah,
slow down too, because you're gonna want to be around to see everything. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Mhm.
So it's
yeah,
good you getting everything out your system now. You know what I mean? Like you bouncing around and seeing everything blowing out and seeing everything nice. But yeah, because I'm telling you, it's gone. Yeah, yeah, man. You're gonna be going to recitals and football games and all that fun stuff. You know what I
right,
mean?
right, right, right,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Good
man.
stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, happy to have you on the show tonight, man.
appreciate it.
White Star GB.
Mm.
How was your week, man? Well, we've been away for a week. How have you been since the last show?
Good, man. Good, good, good. We've been had a little, hiccup with the YouTube, so we working through that a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know.
we
Should
get
we let the people know?
yeah, fuck it, yo.
Well, for all you guys that don't know, we were monetized and now we got demonetized. Um, which is crazy because we're relatively new to the YouTube partner program,
Yeah,
but for some reason we got we got booted out of the program. So right now, we're trying to appeal the decision to have us demonetized. But in the meantime, we're not making no money off these videos. So um, if you guys want to show some support,
but
you can hit up the Cash App, um, cigars with an S whiskey and Cash App. And if you want to donate anything to the platform, we would definitely appreciate it so we can continue to make content. I'm sorry to cut you off though, but go ahead.
no, no,
Which
no,
one
no.
you do?
I'm glad you gave that explanation. We kind of know why we got booted, but we're gonna appeal it. We're gonna tell them we sorry. See what happened. If not,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll just pivot, do something else like new page or whatever. So, but that was annoying, but we working on that. Everything else is good though. Everything else on my side is good, man. I'm
Mm-hmm.
missing,
Yo, how long y'all been rocking?
for rocking for what, like 2 years now, bro? Miss shit longer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Maybe a little bit
all
over two
right,
years. Yeah.
Yeah,
all
man, going
right,
at
all
it.
right.
Yo, when we started, this whole page would have been full of boxes, nigga. We had like 7 niggas with us, yo. It was mad niggas, yo. We the last two left, nigga. The only thing
Yeah.
Oh
left, Ron.
damn,
Ron
damn,
put together the Avengers. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
people went out and started their own shows, and some people just dropped off because of scheduling. And
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
yeah, man, we just rocking. You know what I mean? So yeah, you would have came on. This whole box would have been just packed full of
Yeah.
niggas. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a nice journey. So yeah, two plus years.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right, nice.
and we grinding through. Yeah, but my week was cool though, man.
Congrats on that monetize, man. Y'all will get it back, man. Know
Oh
y'all
yeah,
will
Yeah,
yeah,
get it
yeah,
yeah.
back.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Real soon,
Yeah.
real soon,
Appreciate it.
real
Appreciate
soon.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My week was good though, Ron. How about your week, man?
It was all right. Like I said on the last show, my wife, we lost we lost a grandmother. So they had all the wake, funeral, all those type of ceremonies and things like that. Sent her off in super duper nice style. You know what I mean? Horse and carriage ride through the streets, Long Island and stuff like that. It was
What's
really
up?
dope. You know what I
That's what's
mean?
up.
So she was sent
That's
off
what's up.
very very well, and yeah, just a rest in peace to her. And also, like you said, this whole situation with the whole YouTube page. But I don't know. I feel a little more optimistic about it, and I just feel like we've been building so much that either way we're gonna get it back, even if we have to get it the hard way, or we just we win this appeal and we get the shit back. I think we're gonna be good, man. You know what I mean? And either way, we got sponsors, so everything is not about the YouTube video. So shout out to the sponsor of this particular show, company by the name of Cigargle. All right. If you are a brother of the leaf or a sister of the leaf, You know something about cigar breath. If you smoke cigars, you know um, it's cigar smoke is lingering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's not just as simple as throwing some mouthwash in there or just brushing your teeth, man. Cigar breath can linger for days. You know what I mean? But this particular product, man, we found a product that actually works, and that's why we're standing behind it. This knocks out cigar breath in one rinse, right? So if you look at it at the link, we got it on the page. Also, you check us out on Instagram, cigargo.co. You can pick up a bottle, a 6-pack or a 12-pack or a 24-pack of those. And you can use the code CW10 to get 10% off. All right. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right. Again, I want to give a shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube and also on Facebook, which we are live. Please chime in the comments and share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. All right. So we'll hop right into it. All right. White Star GB, why don't you kick us off with the first topic of the night?
Yeah, we talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, man. The woman who keeps making news, y'all. She is out promoting her book Royalty. That is I think it's out now.
I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah, Royalty. Yeah, it's been everywhere. Yo, listen, she's promoting this book, but she had a great week. She had a lot of interviews. I think she did the Today Show, and on that show, she revealed that Tupac asked her to marry her in jail, and she said that didn't have any chemistry, so she fell back. She also revealed that her and Will Smith haven't been together since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, she revealed that what's the last thing she said? She was just saying a whole bunch of stuff, yo. You know, she was just she was doing a lot, bro. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Marlon. I know, Jada's been making a lot of headway, a lot of viral videos, a lot of content that's out there of her speaking on her relationship or her previous relationship. Um, what do you think about what's going on with Jada these days?
Man, I just think she's just trying to promote that book, man. I think you know, we don't hear Will saying anything. We
Nah, real
just
quiet.
see Will just real quiet. He just letting her just go. I think he's just letting her just have her little moment and trying to sell this book, man. But it's crazy, man. I mean, that's your husband. No matter what. I mean, some of that stuff don't need to be put out there in the atmosphere, man. I think a lot of that stuff you just keep quiet, keep between the marriage, man. That's not our business, man. It's just I don't know. I just want my business out there like that, man.
Nah.
But
Yeah,
to
that's
to
why.
to but to kind of play devil's advocate,
Hmm.
usually people will say like, all right, if you're a public figure and you
All that,
want to be
yeah.
out here and you want to
Hmm.
tell us all the good stuff that happens, let us know
Hmm.
when the bad stuff is going on. And if she was guarded with a lot of stuff and there was a lot of question marks about what was going on in her personal relationship, people might have a
Hmm.
problem. They might say that, like, all right, you're not giving us enough. Now
True.
she's giving everything, and then everybody is saying, like, yo, you doing too much.
Hmm.
It's too
You know,
much. I mean, cause yo, they're rich already. Like, how much money do you really need? Like, why? Like, all right. At this point, I kind of feel like she's trolling us with the whole Tupac thing. You know, she's going out and she's saying a lot of things. A lot of these things can't be really corroborated. You know what I mean? Because Tupac is dead. So her
Hmm.
saying that Tupac asked her to marry her, she declined it. All these years later, what does it even matter? You know what I mean? Like, but she's been doing the trolling thing. Like, even on Tupac's birthday, she posted that picture of her and Tupac dancing. Like, it's almost like we kind of we're kind of on to you now. The whole thing is that she also mentioned that the whole smack thing at the Oscar had a little backstory to it. She said that Chris Rock, asked her out on a date over one of those summers that her and Will had rumors about that date. They split.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a little, history with Will Smith and Chris Rock. So all that, and she said that they haven't been married, they've been separated, living separate, all this, like it's a little weird coming from that couple because they kind of been in our face front and center, trying to give us advice, telling us things, like, yo, giving us advice on our marriage, trying to be like a power couple out in the open. And at the end of the day, like, yo, everything with them is a mess too. Like, everybody got the ups and downs, but they're yeah, they're a little messy. But yo, I don't even blame Jada. I know, like in the past, I've been a little bit hard on Jada, but yo, this is Will, man. This is all on Will, man.
It's all on
Will,
Will.
yeah, Will knew what he was doing, man. Will try to change her. On past interviews, she said that she never wanted to be married. She never saw herself married, and she said that you
When did
know
she say that?
she said that on one of those interviews. She was like, "Yo, her
How long ago did she say that?
this is while they were married, well, before the smack. This is kind of like maybe like 10 years ago, while they were fully in their relationship. She was like that. That
Mm.
wasn't her idea, and she also had said that she was crying on her wedding day. She didn't really want to walk down the aisle. So I felt like
Wow.
Will forced his hand, and he got his girl, but he got her at a certain price.
He
She
didn't do
this
he
is
didn't do what you tell all these guys to make sure
mm,
she like you more than you like her.
nah, not at all. He didn't do that at all, yo. Nah, he was definitely fighting for her love the whole time. They are together, even to the point now where they're at the book signing and he's up there. He just, smiling and just playing that fake shit. Like, it's a fake ass nigga, yo. I can't, like, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it, yo. This nigga's a phony. Like, I don't know how you could really, or I've never seen a nigga think the way that he think. He got his family out there in the open. You know what I mean? That's a crazy way of
they're
living your
public
life.
figures, bro. They're public figures, right? But I think we kind of navigate this whole situation into regular folks because I just feel like these celebrities, they live weird lifestyles, and me being like, I guess you can call me a conspiracy theorist. If you would have asked me a long time ago, I would have told you that both of them are probably bisexual, and they they probably
Wow.
have some type of arrangement, right? But all right, where I do critique is that um I don't think you ever publicly shame your significant other. That's where it really does
Facts.
go wrong, right?
Yeah.
And and speaking specifically to Will is that you got to, as a man, you got to have a certain level of respect for yourself, right? Where it's like you can't let this woman continue to trash you publicly on every platform, right? Because she's really like trashing him in like every way, right? Um, saying that she didn't really like him like that or love him like that in order to, to be his wife, saying that it's seeming as if she had a better rapport with another man. It's like she's fetishizing over another man. And it's like, yo, this dude seems like he's trying to keep it all together, and he's trying to love her or try to be, a great husband to her. But I can't tell what's real and what's fake. But I would tell any man that's in a long-term relationship or a marriage that you can't allow your significant other to disrespect you. It's definitely publicly. I guess that goes for men and women alike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That should definitely be a hard boundary early in any relationship. Like, yo, this how it's gonna go. This the way I like it. You know, especially on the man side. You know, you gotta kind of like at least try to have a bottom line. Like, listen, we ain't gonna do this out in the open. Like, I know we working this thing through, but we're not gonna disrespect each other all out in the open. You know, like he went on that red table talk and he knew he was getting some bad news on it. That shit was like Maury, yo. She went up there and told that man that she was having sex with her son's friend. You know?
Do you feel like she knew that he's the type of guy that she could say something like that to him face to
Of
face?
course, yeah. Of
Like
course.
I don't know if a Tupac would have sat there, right? And listen to her say, I had an affair with another dude, right?
Yeah.
But yo, Will is Will. You know what I mean? He's a different type of dude. I one thing that I do remember is that when she initially got with him, you know, she thought he was corny. She thought he was corny off top, off the rip.
Shit.
And
Everybody thought he was corny. We all
no,
thought he was corny.
they did. They did.
But he was papered up.
I wouldn't even say he was papered up at that time. I think he was on his way up.
I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
he
Because
was
at that time
he was doing Fresh Prince, right?
he was doing Fresh Prince, and he might
But
have
he got a
done
couple of movies under the belt, right? I think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like around Wild Wild West, right?
I don't even know if he was at Wild Wild West. It may have been like the first Bad
He was
Boys.
papered up, nigga. But
Mhm.
Wild Wild West came out before Bad Boys, right?
I don't think so.
Huh?
No, that was a bad movie that he got the bag for. I don't think he got the
Okay.
bag for the first Bad Boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask
Marlon.
you a question. Let me ask you a question,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
You ever been in a situation that either you or the person that you were with was taking advantage of you, and you kind of just knew it? Like you ever been like in a situation that you get away with murder with your partner?
No, like I don't want to sound like I don't want to pat myself on the back or anything like that, but
Mm.
I never, you know, that's not even in my nature to take advantage of anybody like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Could I say that a female that I've been tried before? I've been tried, right?
Mm.
Where you know you might have a chick come and start to tell a story, and it's like you know the chick is working up to something. Like this is gonna end with you asking me for something, right?
Mm.
And I'll be like, y'all, before you even finish that story, I ain't even got it. I can't do nothing for you. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
I had a situation like that. And I had a situation where a female, like straight off top, she was like, yo, I want cash. I need cash. Like, give me money, like physical money. Like, now don't take me out on dates. Don't buy me shit. And I need cash. And
That's wild.
that went,
That's wild.
that went
And that's like
downhill.
before, like PayPal and like Zelle and all that.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you gotta go to the
yeah, nah.
ATM. You gotta feel like a sucker to give the girl
Yo,
cash, like
yeah,
cash
yo.
money. You gonna
And
make a
she
count like in front of you? Yo, make sure that shit all there. Yeah. Like that's crazy. Giving a woman cash is over and over again is wild, yo.
yeah, yo.
Yo, tricking niggas probably look crazy back in the day.
Yo, but you know what it is though? Cause I'm I'm the type of guy that all right, if you fuck with me and you around me, and this is
Mm.
for females or males, whatever, if you around me or whatever, if I'm good, then we all good. You understand what I'm saying? So I
Right.
have no problem, you know, giving you what I have, right?
Mm.
Um, but with this particular situation, like um I think she felt like she could like take advantage of my kindness because she had dealt with certain type of dudes, that did her wrong. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this particular chick was coming out of a situation where she came to me crying over the last dude, right? Like came on my doorstep crying about another dude, right? And I'm like, yo, I kind of talked her up. Like, yo, don't worry about that shit or whatever. This, that, and the third. And we started kicking it, right? And it's like, yo, this nigga didn't do shit for you, right?
Right.
And you came to me crying about this dude, right? So he was
Yeah.
doing you totally wrong, right? And you're gonna come to me, and then after a while, you're gonna try to like. Now, I don't, I'm a type of dude like, yo, I like to go out. I'll spend if I got some money, we could spend some money or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's like, even though I'm willing to do that, it's like she wanted more. And I think the reason why she wanted more is because she felt like she could probably take advantage. And then when I hit her with the stiff arm,
Yeah.
I think she was very, very surprised.
Okay. All right.
I never kicked a female out of my house before. And that was the first time I did that. Like, yo.
Go.
And I don't get like belligerent or nothing like that. I don't call them out their name, but that was the first time I really had to like, yo, you
Yeah.
want some bird shit? Get the fuck out of my house, type of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Because
mean?
this other nigga even want you. So
Yo, for real.
was the other nigga tricking on her?
No. And this is yo, that's
That's wild.
women for you.
Yeah.
He wasn't, he wasn't doing nothing significant. He was probably just smashing.
That's crazy. I don't know what made her pull it, yo. That's wild. Like, cause she really tried it. So let's
I
just
think.
say you never checked it, right? Let's just
Mm-hmm,
say you never checked it, and all
mm-hmm.
these years later, you kind of know in the back of your head that's why she with you. Could you blame yourself if it go foul after, like, even after you have children and everything? Like, you know how you got it, you
Mm-hmm.
swallowed it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You dealt with it the whole time. Could you really be mad at how it worked out later?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, especially the dude I am today. Like,
Yeah.
I take accountability for everything that I do. Even
Right.
if I could possibly blame somebody for some shit, I'd be like, yo, what did I do wrong? You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And definitely, like, I know that situation was not going nowhere. So I ended it right there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it takes me to get to a certain point, but once I'm done, bro.
So let me ask you a question. You think you could have changed her? I mean, it worked out for the better, but you know what I mean. But do you think people change in relationships? You think that that person was able to change her nature and be a different person?
Um, I believe people don't change people, but events and life can change people.
Hmm.
Like, maybe that situation that me and her had, and where I booted her out, maybe that could have helped her going forward.
Okay.
The way
All
she
right.
deals with you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me personally, that's not my bag. If you got your issues, like, yo, bro, it's not really, certain issues are not even fixable to me, or worth my time to try to fix it, right? If you want some bird shit, you want some gold digger shit, you want some, like, some shit like that, that's not for me to fix, right?
Yeah.
Um
That's for life
it,
to teach you.
yeah. Now, if it's something where um you may be a little insecure, right? Because of your previous relationships. You've been cheated on or something like that. Maybe I could help with that, where I'm like, yo, I could show you a solid dude that's like
Hmm.
faithful, and I'm
Hmm.
not, where you could trust, you could gain trust back in men. Maybe
Yeah.
something like that. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to give mad effort to try to fix you, like I'm trying to make you such a better woman. And it's like, yo, I don't even know if, I guess I would say that I would invest time and effort into a woman if I know that it's going to reap rewards in the future. Like, if I'm going to be with that woman, right? Like, if I feel that she has wifey potential,
Mm.
I may, but if it's too big of a feat of a something to try to
Yeah.
fix,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah, yeah.
with that shit. I'm walking away, bro.
What you think, Marlon? You think people change? You think people can change for the better, or people can change like their whole outlook on life? You think people can change people?
No, I don't think people can change people. I think
Mm.
people gotta want to change. I think they change within themselves. But I do kind of believe Ron about like life events change people.
Right.
Because like when sometimes when somebody close to you die or something, and
Yeah.
you'll turn around and say, "Dang, I wish I would have spent more time." So then you'll turn around and say, "All right, well, I'm gonna try to make sure I spend more time with my loved ones, my family, my friends, stuff
Yeah.
like that." So
Right.
so just like what Ron, when you kicking her out, that probably changed her on the way she deal with
That
people
was a
now.
life
She
event.
probably she probably
Yeah.
don't she probably won't come at a dude like that. She probably be more settle or try something else, man. She got to go back to the drawing board or something, man.
Hmm.
But
But
will
she,
will her spirit be the same though? Like she might not go about getting the money at a certain way, but maybe she might be a little more patient on getting the money, or like
yeah,
is is her core gonna change? Is she still gonna be motivated? Is she still gonna be attracted to men by what they can do for her? Because that's what it was. Like that's, but
yeah,
she was just inexperienced on getting
Hmm.
what she wants. You know what
On
I mean?
finessing niggas,
yeah,
So
right? Yeah.
yeah,
that's what I'm asking. Like,
yeah.
you
She
know
got
what I
to
mean?
work.
Like
She got to work
you
on
can
finessing
change a
game.
couple of layers. Yeah, you can change a couple of layers. But I feel like
Yeah,
at that core, you still gonna be who you gonna be. You're just gonna be able to
100%.
mask it for the world. You know what I mean? Like she might not
Mm-hmm.
be as heavy handed asking for cash, but she might just try to play it like she the damsel in distress. Like there's always something wrong. Like yo, my car's fucked up, or yo, I ran out of gas. Can you
Yeah,
send me this? She's just gonna like, you know what I mean? And even if she do like a guy and get married, I feel like she's still gonna be attracted to a guy for what he can do for her. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
her love language.
yeah,
Like her love
Mm-hmm.
language is
yeah,
acts of kindness and just do. Make me feel safe, make me feel comfortable, make me feel like I don't need nothing. She was just a pup though, you know what I mean? She ain't have enough
Yeah.
tricks.
yeah,
But
yeah,
nigga, she was
yeah.
that cool with a
Mm-hmm.
couple of tricks, man.
I know. I could
She,
have been finessed for
Oh
real.
yeah.
nigga.
Hey,
Nigga. She like came to you the
Ron,
right way,
she
nigga.
Ron, she needed some more mango seasons. Couple more mango
Yeah.
seasons. She might would have got you, son.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yo,
cause
for real.
you know, like going back to Jada just never she kind of said it like, yo, this ain't this slow life. This, they was even trying their hand at trying to be like like an open marriage or whatever they was trying to do,
Yeah.
but it was like,
What
you know,
you said they
Yep.
they were or they didn't?
I don't want to put no on them. I don't want to put no on them. So
Yeah.
I didn't hear an open marriage, but honestly, I feel like their kind of relationship kind of needed one, but they're
Needed
too
one.
famous. Yeah, they kind of just needed like something where it's like they just out in the open and they could no if they could keep it private, they could do whatever they want to do, but they're way too famous for anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, you think a famous couple could be in an open relationship, Marlon?
Uh,
Like a
I
famous
think
black couple.
I think I think Iman Shumpert
But they
and
tried
his
it, but
ex.
it wasn't working because people
Yeah,
was
but
just
it wasn't working.
talking too much.
100%.
Yeah,
It
because
wasn't
people,
working. Yeah.
when people see you out with other people, it don't make sense to black
Yeah.
people. Like it don't really make sense that
Right.
yo, you're not like who you. That's not who we know you with. Like nah, we're not doing that. Like
Right.
it's just always
Right.
weird. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
I don't feel like people really feel like explaining that shit too much. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like that's more like unfamous people, common people could kind of blend into the world with
Hmm.
like a with 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 an open relationship. But I feel like that relationship could have suited them, but they were just it gets too freaky. You know what I mean? And I feel no, yo, honestly, it could have worked for Will's image. Will just
Yeah.
cared
Yeah.
about. He cared about
Yeah.
showing up to the red carpet with her his kids. He just
Right.
wanted to be bubblegum so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, the man got no smut on his name. Yo, he
No,
ain't
he
never
don't.
been in it's no inappropriate nothing with no female, no nothing. But
Yeah.
he kind of too clean, you know what I mean? Like you heard himself
Yeah.
trying to do this goofy
Yeah.
shit, you know? So I don't know.
Wait, Will grew up in Philly though, but did he grow
Philly,
up in
right?
like like the rich part or something? Because he
I
seemed
don't think
like
he came.
he
I don't think he came from paper. He's kind of
yeah. And
positive
so
he came from paper, but I don't really think he came from like long paper. I don't even know. If he had his. Did he have both parents in his life?
Yeah, he had both parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never seen him
okay.
with his pops. I never seen like Will Smith's father, but I don't know.
Nah,
Okay.
I think he had both parents, I believe.
Okay, good for him, man.
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah, man. But selling that book, man. You know, anything goes. Like
Yeah.
anything is all money good money, Marlon?
Nah, not all the time. All money ain't good money, man. And like I don't know, man. I couldn't just sit back and let her just go in on me just to sell some books, man. I
But this
just
the
couldn't
second
do it,
time.
man.
The first time he let her go up there to do the red table talk, and he had to sit across from her, tell him like something crazy. Fuck it, that's best for your show.
Man, you see how his face? You
I'm
see
not
how he
even
was
doing
looking?
that. Yeah, his face looked red as Ron Sweater. This is odd.
Right.
He was up there crying. You know what I mean? But
Right.
yeah, after like that ain't you gotta have a level of respect for yourself, like in a relationship, and that's why I ultimately blame Will, man. He should have nipped this shit in the bud a long time ago, man. You gotta set
Yeah.
your boundaries early in any relationship, and if she don't work for you, then you just gotta keep it moving, man. Life is short, man. I'm not saying
That's correct.
give up on marriage and all that, but you gotta hold it down for yourself too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, another thing, Will ain't got no real friends, yo.
Yeah.
He don't got no real niggas in his fucking life, yo. Yo, if he had
100%.
one, Marlon, he
100%.
had one friend like me, that shit would have
Yeah,
lasted like
exactly.
2 years, 3 years. One nigga.
Exactly.
He need one nigga
Exactly.
like me, like, yo, she did what, nigga?
Yo, we'd have been in the
Go
chat
back, yo,
roasting
Tim,
like,
you
man,
know
what the fuck going on? Oh, my bad.
me?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
you good.
yo,
You good.
what's going? Okay, what's going on, man? Yo, you gotta tighten up, man. We can't be having that, man. But you right, man. He must ain't got no
Wrong nigga.
friends, man.
Ron, I'm the
Yeah.
wrong nigga to call. If you mad at your wife, don't call me, nigga.
I
I'm putting the
know.
battery in your back. I'm gonna get you shot, nigga. I'm putting that battery in your back. Nah, you go right upstairs and you tell her, huh. And you come back, yo. You got a little place to crash for the weekend, dog. Put me out, you know what I mean? Nah, but yo, a couple of real niggas in Will Corner would have nipped this shit like 20 years ago. A nigga would have nipped this shit in the bud. Yo, fan, nah,
Yeah.
you look crazy. You can't yo, she
Yeah.
not ready to get married. Yo, let's just give it a couple
Yeah.
more weeks, man. You get losing a couple like real niggas, real friends. Nah, come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on. Why?
No, I'm just saying for the simple fact of them being celebrities, man. I think it's a certain level of businesses going on in this whole situation, and I think that's why they tried to keep it together, or they try to keep everything under wraps. But there probably are real men out there that go through similar situations where they are getting emasculated by their wife, and they should leave. You know what I mean?
What are their real friends telling them? They real
Right.
friends is like, yo, the next morning after she
Yeah.
wild out, you know what I mean? They call them like, yo,
Yeah.
really putting up
Yo,
with that?
Ron,
Now, what you doing, man?
I think
Yeah,
men
Ron,
that
I'm
get
gonna tell you.
emasculated. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, my bad. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, like OG, right, man, with the friends thing, man, because I was with a girl having a blast, but the girl was very toxic. I'm talking about, she drink a lot, she want to fight or whatever. But the other part was amazing. The buns was good, man. And we doing all type of stuff, man. We doing porno type shit. But you know what I'm saying? So that shit was hard to shake. But one of my mans, he pulled me to the side. He said, "Yo, man, listen, she ain't good for you. You need to let that go. I say, I know, fam. I'm just ain't done playing, but I got you. I'm gonna let it go. So
In due
I say
time.
that, yeah, in due time. But I had cut it off though. But because I had my niggas in the corner saying, "Yo, you gotta let her go, man."
Yeah.
Yo, that a man like you left because you have a support system of friends, right? Emasculated man is the equivalent to an abused woman, where like a dude abuses a woman, he takes her away from her family, so there's no like take her, he moves her to another state away from her family, so he could do what he want to do. And if they fight, she can't run back to her family, she can't run back to her friends, right? So a lot of these dudes that's getting emasculated by their woman, they don't have friends like that. That's gonna be in their ear. That's gonna pull they coattail and tell them like, "Yo, bro, you got to keep it moving." And that's
Close
why they stay in
family,
situations.
someone, cousin, somebody, man.
They don't be having it,
But the
yo.
problem with Will paper is so high that everybody around him is probably on payroll. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
his friends
they yes man.
don't work.
They yes man.
His friends don't work.
Yeah.
And they kind of live off of him. So it's kind of like no one can
Yeah.
really put him to the side and be like, yo, that's kind of you look a little nasty. I'm like, yo, like you need someone who love you more than what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? Like love you. Actually, like, yo, your friend, he want to see you happy. You know what I mean? Like, even if you got to start from scratch, I want to see you okay. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of friends you need. You need at least one nigga like that. One nigga.
I think Jazzy Jeff is the type of nigga
Oh
that'll do that.
God. Why?
I don't know. Because I feel like I think Jazzy Jeff is like a rich dude that's still connected, like down to earth. And I think he still has a relationship with Will. But I think Will
left that nigga a long time ago. Honestly, Will left that nigga.
They paper on a different level.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. No, they paper is on a different level, but I think they still homies. Like he kept them around for a while, and Jazzy Jeff is still doing mad shit in the background, right? And I think they do shit together. Like his manager, Will's manager, the part of his team, them niggas still they Philly niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. All right.
And Jeff is still in Philly or whatever. He papered up too, but I think that's his down to earth dude. That's like, all right, I got
any
money
nigga
too.
from Philly is down with them niggas. Beanie Siegel.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. But I think that Will is so like, not that he got too much paper. It's just I think he's accustomed to being an actor and living that Hollywood lifestyle where it's like your life is a fucking role, bro. I think these niggas like, I think they act so much that their life is a role that they're playing, bro.
It's a nasty way of living, yo.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. That's why they call it. They be like, yo, it's highly weird.
Yo, Ron, if this shit pop, if this shit pop, right? Like, you want to be famous? Like I want to be famous, man. I think being famous would be annoying, but I want the money.
Just want the bread. You just want the bread.
I want the money. I want the fame, man. I would probably sabotage myself. I don't want to say that. I got my partner right here next to me. I'll tell him.
Because
fame looks so annoying.
No,
because if Will had a regular life, he could just have his fucking wife doing just freak shit on the weekend, and he just, he goes back to work at the plant on fucking Monday morning, like regular life. You know what I'm saying? But the fame, you gotta have it out there in the open. You gotta constantly be selling yourself and selling yourself and selling yourself. Go ahead. What?
I don't think so.
Who maintained a proper level of fame with a nice level of I don't want to say secrecy, but like privacy in their personal life in this generation? We're not gonna go Denzel. We're not gonna go old niggas. I'm talking about in the social media effort. Who hasn't sold their fucking family to stay famous, Ron?
Charlemagne. I don't even know what his wife looks like.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know.
I'll give you that.
Either.
I'll give you that. We know
I
he
don't
got
even-
kids. We never seen the kids.
Yeah, you know he's married. You know he got kids, but I never seen his kids. I never seen his wife before.
Touche, nigga. You was ready. We must have spoke about this like in the pre-meeting, right?
No.
You were ready. You said that
no.
shit mad fast though, nigga. You were ready.
Yeah.
No,
I had a
because
little yo, Marlon. I thought I
you
had
thought you
little,
had
I thought you had him. I thought you had him too. I thought you had him
that
too.
nigga like, boom. That nigga like, all right, fuck that shit, nigga. All right. I'll give you that. Yeah. That's a strong one.
Yeah,
that's a strong one. Who else? Give me another one, nigga. Come on.
I probably can't give you another one. He's the one that I've always said, like, yo, I don't know what this dude's wife looks like. I never seen his kids or his wife. I don't know what they look like. He talk hella shit, and I know people are trying to look for that to get on him, but he keep that shit like totally separate. It's commendable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I would do it. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I would try to protect my family. You know, like even my like Instagram page is open now. It's like any one of these YouTube videos hit like go viral, nigga. My shit going private ASAP, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna get me out there, nigga. It's almost like you giving people ammo to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta kind of protect yourself. Like, I'm watching everyone on YouTube. I'm like, all right, I don't even know what my number is, but like, nigga, if I see something going crazy, I'm like, nah, we gotta go private, yo. I'm not fucking with that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of want to protect your people, yo. And fame is eating even this family alive. You know what I mean? So I don't know, yo. But I don't blame, like, Jada's not the bad guy to me anymore. And this is growth. Yo, and how long is she? All right, another thing. Mourning a woman being in a relationship and mourning one of her ex-boyfriends or even a husband. How many years?
She's saying that's her friend.
Okay, but okay, all right, it's a friend. I'm not even gonna. All right, I'm not gonna go there. All right, cool. Because I had a little question for you, but like saying that if she because she did say that they had no chemistry, you know. But that's wild though that he asked her to marry her.
Right. I don't understand that.
Well,
I don't understand it. He married another woman in order. To prison.
Yeah.
But I figured the dude would do that for conjugal visits or something like that. Like
have her do the bid with her, right? Have him do the have someone with you, you know.
Yeah.
You want to be my comrade while you in jail? That's wild. Fuck it.
All right. We'll move along then. We'll move.
Yeah, man. Let's go cheesecake, man.
Cheesecake. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it on there real quick.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're
And-
supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what
And
you're supposed to do.
I agree.
Not
I
at the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty
and then-
nice, but I mean,
And then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know,
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you
I
yet.
can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're
know
not there
yet.
Okay,
I don't know yet.
and then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No,
What do you mean no?
see,
I know
I
you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
I understand.
For an hour, right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
That is not possible.
Oh, yo, this is our fault. I've never seen that whole clip that is bad, yo. That's our fault. That's podcasters' fault, yo. This is our fault.
Why? Why you say
We
that?
created that monster. First of all, that shit is fake as fuck. Like, I've never seen that whole clip. Like, if that shit is long, that nigga's goofy
Yeah.
as fuck. She's fucking retarded. All right, I can't say these words. All right, this shit is just stupid. Like, that whole thing is stupid, and this is our fault. This is the people.
What do you
the
mean it's our
show.
fault?
They're trying to give it to, like, they're trying to make things that go viral so that we could react to it. They're like actors. Like, these are the new like novellas, soap operas. I've been able to stomach some of them because they kind of broke good topics. So at least to get the conversation going. So tongue in cheek, we'll kind of go along with it. This is just terrible. This is like the worst one I've ever seen. This is horrible. Even the topic, like, okay, like, you accepted a date from a dude and he took you somewhere. Like, the whole point of going out with somebody is to, like, spend some time with them, you know? Where are we where it's like, okay, like, you have your standards on the first date is that you're not going to go to a certain place, you know? And Cheesecake Factory is a decent place. He didn't take you to McDonald's. We didn't go like to Chipotle. Like, he moved up the ladder. It's not TGI Fridays. Yo, it's a decent place to start a conversation. You know what I mean?
Well, all right. I guess it depends on the person if it's a decent place or not, right? Or
well,
you
that
think
person should. What kind of car were they in? They were in like in a Prius.
I don't know. He had like
look small as fuck. Were the cloth seats in that car?
No,
I thought I saw cloth seats.
He had a panoramic roof. He had a double sunroof.
Panoramic roof. Okay, all right. I did see the panoramic roof. All right, I'll give you that.
So
he ain't look like he was papered up, like he was. And even if he was papered up, he didn't give the.
He's not black.
He didn't give the illusion.
You can't determine whether he's papered up because he's not black. He's Indian. Black dudes, you could tell if they papered up or not. But other races of men, you probably can't tell if he papered up. He probably is papered up.
I'm listening.
No, I was just interjecting that point. Go ahead, keep going.
No. I mean, he didn't look outwardly like a guy that was going to spend a whole lot of money. He himself, if he is papered up, let's admit that he carries himself modestly.
Yeah, I believe
So
so.
all right, so if you have those kind of levels of expectations, why were we here? Like why pull out your phone and do this whole thing? But that's besides the point. Let's just talk about her boundary being the level of place that I take you, that you take me can't be below a certain threshold. Like we're just doing this out in the open, right? Like this is like this is wild.
Yeah. No,
I'm with
it definitely is wild though. But he could be papered up because originally he was gonna take her to a different restaurant.
you.
I guess the restaurant called Ari or something. Supposed to be probably an expensive restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But Shorty made him wait for an hour downstairs or whatever. And the time that she came down was the time of the reservation. So the man just had to pick something else. And he picked the Cheesecake Factory. But but for her to say, oh, this below me or something like that, like, yo, we just getting to know each other. Like, you expect me right off top to blow a bag the first day without knowing. So if you expect that,
Wow.
then you can't. But can I say on the first day, let me get some buns, let me get some head on the first day? If you expect, to me to blow the bag the first day, and I don't even know you like that, we just trying to get to know each other, man. Give us some time, and then later on we can build up to go to the REs and whatever, the prime 112s, those natures, man. But that
Mm-hmm.
that is wild, man. It's wild for her to be like that.
I believe what it is too is that these women, they have requirements and standards that they set for certain men,
Hmm.
right? I believe like physically, that's not the type of guy that she would normally date, right? And
Right.
she probably has that sedity shit where nah, I don't eat here, I don't eat there, whatever this that, and the third. If a dude taking me out, he got to take me here, take me there, right? But if
Hmm.
she with a dude that she really likes, like is physically attracted to, or she's attracted to on more than that level as far as the physical, and she talked to him and she likes the personality, she'll be willing to bend and go to another restaurant. Women will
Definitely.
be like, yo, this is what I require, right? But that shit only is required to dudes that they really don't like that. So that dude has to live up to that standard in order to get a date or get a second date or a third date or get into a relationship with a woman like that, right? So those are the type of dudes that are always climbing, trying to appease the woman because they pedestalize the woman and they feel like they got to do everything in order to keep that woman, right? Now, one thing that I don't like is that women act like courting or dating is just so one-sided. It's about what a man can do
Hmm.
for a woman, right? It's
Hmm.
like, yo, we're both supposed to be uh learning stuff about each other, getting to know each other, not me trying to know what I got to do in order to keep you, right? That's not what courting is supposed to be about, right? If we're supposed to be building something or starting the wheels going to try to build something or to see if we like each other, like it has to go both ways. And for her to make comments like, you don't take a beautiful woman here or there, or somebody that looks like me, you don't take them to the Cheesecake Factory. See, I'm the type of guy that I think everybody has some features
Hmm.
or something about them, qualities that are attracted to somebody, right? I wouldn't
Hmm.
call anybody specifically ugly, right? But
Hmm.
when you look at her, she's not universally like, yo, she is bad or something like that, right?
100%.
So if you want to talk about your looks, right? Um, and you feel like the way you look shouldn't go to you shouldn't go to Cheesecake Factory, I would say no. You don't look
Right.
that good. Like you know, like
Right.
yeah, Cheesecake Factory might be a step up for you, or that might be right on
Right.
your level or above your level as
Yeah.
far as your looks. If
She looked like
baddies
a
go to
Chili's
the
girl.
Yeah,
yo,
Applebee's.
bro,
Yeah, I just think
right?
Applebee's.
Yeah.
So bro, it's like yo, it's crazy because that same the same type of woman would take a nigga that has no bread, right? Who don't got to even take them out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
They don't got to take them out on a date, and they could smash. They hit, right? Don't got bread. They might not have no bread. Wasn't even thinking about taking it to no high end restaurant or anything like that, and they could get laid by the same woman. But then for this dude, because he might be short, he might not dress like he got bread or whatever, or that's not her type. So it's like, all right,
He
well,
paying
since
the
you're not
corny
my
nigga
type,
tax. He paying the
huh?
corny nigga tax.
Yeah, exactly. Since you're not my
Corny
type
nigga
and I
tax.
don't really like you, all these if you can meet all these standards, then I'll date you. And that's how
Yeah,
it goes.
yeah. The paper got son's got to be there. If I'm not physically attracted to you,
Why
like in your
not just why
in
not
your first
well
story, then it's like,
why
yo, what can you do for me? Maybe I like you because of that.
why not just say that like nah? You know what I mean? Say nah.
No,
Don't
no,
make
no.
a nigga, don't make a dude jump through hoops.
Come on.
Like, yo,
They been
there's
doing
no
that.
real future in that, bro. And this is what men need to learn, right? Is that once you start like that, you're gonna have to keep that shit up forever. That's not a sustainable relationship. It's not sustainable,
Oh,
right?
we just finished talking about Jada and Will, like jumping through hoops. Like she also said after he smacked Chris Rock, she was kind of attracted to him. Like this nigga just like he's just constantly auditioning.
She want the toxic. She want the toxic
Yeah,
nigga.
she like that. You know,
She'll
she just
yeah,
constant crashing out for her. You know what I mean?
yeah,
On his biggest night, go get an Oscar.
yeah.
Yo, crash out, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some women
See
like
Will
crash dummies. Some
yeah,
women like people who gonna spend a lot of paper. Go ahead,
right.
Marlon.
Nah, I'm saying Will too that he's like that blue collar guy. Like I don't think she like that. She want the thug. She want the thug.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why she was messing with August Alsina, the singer or whatever. He
Mm-hmm.
got all the tattoos, you know, he got the bad boy image and stuff like that. He probably
Yeah.
was like smacking around and you know, doing that hardcore kinky sex and shit. And Will just want to do the basic way, the regular way. Let's just do it missionary, Jada. You know what I'm saying? And August, like, man, come in, man, grabbing her hair, all that shit. So
Spontaneous.
yeah, that's spontaneous
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so it's
Yeah.
like with the cheesecake, right? To bring it back to cheesecake, is that the equivalent? So how do men treat women that they're not really attracted to? Like, so if women like run the tab up on like men that they're not really digging, what do women like? What do guys do? It's like guys expect sex like on the first night, or else you got to go. Like, what's the flip side of that?
not necessarily the first night.
Yeah.
I don't think dudes is like, yo, you just not that hot. I'm not into you, so you got to sleep with me tonight, and that's it. It's one night only. One night only. That's it. Now I don't think it's that, but I think that a man will they'll continue to talk to a chick that they don't really feel like that, and they might still want to sleep with that woman. I think that's the equivalent. You know,
He
because
not necessarily spending no time with her, nothing. Like, yo, it's just when you ready to fuck, we gonna do that. If not, like we just not like, after the club I slide through,
I think
I'm
minimal
something.
time. She ain't gonna get as much time. Like she might get a text message or whatever. He ain't
Yeah.
gonna sit on the phone and Jones with her. But
Nah.
he'll answer. He'll be short with a quick text or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Or like, yo, it's like I see you when I see you type of thing. Like we're not
So
speaking on the
everybody
phone.
taking advantage of everybody. This is part of the game, right? Isn't this part of dating? Like we're all in relationships, married, and in relationships and stuff like that. But we know when we was out there.
All right, no, ho, but keep
the
in mind.
jungle, though,
No,
Ron, right?
wait. No. Okay, but this is why it's a little bit one-sided because let's just say, for instance, they go to that restaurant. Let's say he spends $500 to $1,000 on a dinner for this woman. That doesn't guarantee him sex. right? On the other side of the fence, right? If a man is not really interested in a woman to like be in a relationship or be married, they may still have sex. She may get some good sex out of the situation too. You know what I mean? She may get some sex and maybe have wanted some sex, right? Maybe she wanted a little bit more, but
Well, women are
eh,
in control of sex, so they have sex when they want to have sex. Like that's
yeah,
it. Just
exactly,
is. They hold that card. But
exactly.
for the woman who gives a man sex and want to have a long-term relationship, that man also holds that card of, all right, are we gonna be together? Like, are we gonna be exclusive? So we all got a card to play. It's just about how you play. Everybody got a big joker, you know what I mean? It's just about how you play your card. And this man is not really understanding, like, yo, you gotta date women more your speed. You know what I mean? Or you gotta just play that game. Unless that nigga was just, in the gym shooting, and he got something at home. Maybe he got like a show you that he gonna go home to. But like if he out
I
there
doubt it.
really,
I
really
doubt it.
dating and that's who he approaching, shorties that's doing that, like he needs some help, yo.
All
Like
right.
he far away from getting something like really that could hold him down. If he can't see from when she made him wait an hour, or just the whole way that she's speaking to him, or her with the phone out and all that, like he really got back in the car and started explaining himself to a black screen. Like this
That
nigga's wild.
that
Like this nigga,
that
like
was
he's so far away from where he really needs to be able to hold that card, to be able to choose a life partner for himself.
yo,
Nigga getting
that
dog
was
walked right now.
that was the first red flag, right?
Hmm.
If a woman is really interested in a guy, she's not gonna make that dude wait an hour, right?
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, if a man has options, he's not gonna sit there and wait for an hour for a woman. He should have left.
Right.
Like that's yeah, like yo, you got to set certain standards. Like the same way she has standards of where she will eat and where she won't eat. Men, you have to have those same type of boundaries or standards of like, yo, you can't have me sitting here for an hour waiting on you, right? Because realistically, men, if you have another option, you're not gonna sit there and wait for that woman for no hour, and that's the problem. Niggas don't be having no options, and they like, yo, I gotta hold on to this like it's gold, even if this chick is treating me like shit straight off top. They're telling me that, yo, I really don't matter. Like, it don't matter if I'm gonna take you to some high end restaurant or whatever. I'm still gonna make you wait, right? And I know a lot of these women that do shit like this, they're not doing this to every guy. Specific guys that they're doing this to, right? And black women specifically, y'all can't let women like this represent y'all, because if y'all talking hella shit about black men and how y'all want to divest and y'all want to go date other races of men, this is an Indian brother, right? And she goes on a date, and this nigga he could be like them Indian dudes. They be professional, they be doctors, they be fucking, business owners, all that good shit. He looked like he had some bread, right? He might have had some bread, and you treat the dude like this, and you acting like a spoiled brat, and you telling him where you won't eat at. Like, yo, bro, how does that represent black women? If y'all want to date men of other races, right? They're gonna see this video and be like, yo, they're gonna hear what other people are saying about black women being difficult, and they're gonna look at this video like, yo, no, I'm not gonna date no black chick.
You ain't doing it.
It's too much, man. It's too much. And yo, as black people, a lot of us are descendants of slaves. So don't act like you want some royal family shit where you never ate at a fucking cheesecake factory, or you too good for some shit like you the queen of fucking Africa, some shit like, yo, you walking on rose petals and shit like that. Come on, man. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. You don't
Glad
eat at
as you
chain
was written.
restaurants.
Yeah, that's wild.
Come on, man. This shit is wild, bro. It's wild. But
Yo, but
Marlon,
we cut the video a little early, but
that
he
shit was
actually
long.
stand up. Yeah, it was long. He actually stand up for himself. He told her, he said, well, I'm just gonna take you home, because I think if you can't go to Cheesecake Factory, then I don't think it's gonna work. And he was taking her home, and she was like, oh, we can't compromise, or Or he said, yeah, I did try to compromise.
Copping, please.
After I was waiting for an hour, I tried to take you here, but you ain't want to go. So I'm just gonna take you home. So she seemed like she pumped her brakes.
All right.
Yeah, she seemed like she pumped her brakes, and she wanted to like switch it up, and he was like, nah, I'll take you home.
No, for real. He definitely did that. But my thing is this, right? I think at that point, it's more or less like, I want that dinner. I don't really want you. I want to go to this restaurant.
Yeah,
right?
true.
So
true.
if I change this shit around, if I put out this fire, and I go to the Cheesecake Factory the next time around, we can go to that expensive restaurant.
Yeah, you probably hungry. You probably eat all day. No one's going out for dinner. This stuff make me growling. Talking that shit.
But the thing is, he should have cut this shit off when she had him waiting for an hour, bro.
100%.
And she probably would have had way more respect for him. At that point, she probably respected the fact that he didn't fold and take her to the restaurant. But I think at that point, she wanted to eat properly.
She was hungry.
Yo, at 45 minutes, that's when you pull out your phone. Like, yo, if you ain't fucking like, don't even worry about it.
I'm
packing it up. Everybody wasting their time, yo. Like, I'm out. Yeah, don't even worry about it, yo. Like, you gotta make a life decision here. Like, what you doing? I'll wait. If you telling me that, yo, this is worth my while, I'll hang out a little while longer. But yo, if you want some bullshit, come on, go on, keep it moving, yo.
So Ron or OG, what first date? How much y'all spending on the first date? Just met her, first date.
Just met her,
first date.
You can spend anything as long as the night keep going. That's the thing. The night is gonna usually start light, and then if it keep rocking, like I'm the kind of when I was out there, I would like to do like a couple of small things, like keep the night progressing. So we'll do something like maybe we might go grab a drink first, and then we'll go get some grub, and then we'll go play some pool, and then you know what I mean, like whatever after, you know what I mean, like we could keep on going, So if the night is going good, I could spend any, whatever, you know what I mean, like whatever was in my budget, or it could just be like a quick little, $60, $70, $80, back then. Long time ago.
I can't. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't. I
don't know what it's like now.
I can't say how I would do it now. Like, if God forbid, if I was to ever date at this point in time in my life. But I think on a first date, definitely, like, all right, when I was younger, we talking about like the 2000s or whatever, like in the early 2000s. And maybe like $150, $200 might be the equivalent of like $250 or $300 now. You know what I mean? But if I was in this atmosphere at this point, right? I think I probably would be a coffee date type of guy. I probably would be that type of guy, especially like if I'm not like really vibing. It would depend on how I meet you, right?
Yeah.
If I met a female, right, and it was more or less like super small talk, like, yo, you introduce yourself. My name is Ron. What's your name or whatever? And the third, a compliment, and we exchange information. That's it, right? Now we don't really know each other. We didn't really have too much conversation. It's like, yo, I introduce myself. I think you're attractive. Can I get your number? Can I get your social media? Whatever. Then you go on a date. I might try to do like something cheap. Like, let's go for drinks. Let's go for coffee. Let's go for something cheap like that, because we didn't really vibe. But if I met, let's say for instance, I'm at a function and I meet a female and we're vibing like for a good amount of time, yeah, then I might be like, yo, let's go to this restaurant. I heard it's a dope restaurant. I want to go here. You know what I mean? I may blow like a bigger bag if I met you and we vibed a lot, during the initial meeting. So Yeah,
See,
it
I
would just
like.
depend.
See, like I see what you're saying in this, but I feel like what they missing in this era is momentum. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm, mm,
it's almost like an avalanche. Like that first little encounter, that first, like so you're saying like a coffee date and then that's it. Then we just kind of like go our separate ways and then we keep it moving, or a coffee
No, no,
date will
no.
start the night.
That could start the night, but that could
Okay,
also
all
end
right,
the night.
okay,
Also, it could
okay,
end the
yeah,
night
yeah,
also
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, nah, I don't know. I'm not, like, all right, I'll call you.
Right,
It's like,
mm,
right.
don't call me, I'll call you type of shit,
Right,
right?
right, right. Or it's
And
like,
then,
yo, this is
yeah,
cool. Like, yo, you hungry? Let's
you
get
want,
something to eat.
yeah, yeah, exactly,
Right, and keep it going.
exactly.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
like, yo, that's a lot of that's the thing that men are kind of forgetting is momentum. You know what I mean? Like, yo, keep the night going. Like,
mm,
whatever your goals is, if you keep the night going, you'll get to your goal a lot faster. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Hmm.
That's a
Hmm.
lost art in dating, Marlon. So, but you was out there a little after us. You know what I mean? Like, what's the climate looking like today? Like, oh, like
Well,
is the
how much
coffee
would you? How
dating
much?
successful?
How much would you spend on a date?
Nah, I'm see me, I'm trying to do like if I meet a girl and I say let's do a date, then I'm gonna try to I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to go on the. It's all a game to me. I'm trying to spend the less to get the goal. I mean, but what I'll do, what I'm gonna do is, I might do like, yeah, I might say, yeah, we gonna I got a date plan. We gonna pick her up and I'm gonna do like a little picnic type shit. That's
No
that
split.
that's I'm gonna start it off so she gonna think I'm romantic. I'm thinking on my toes and shit like that. But I'm I'm actually trying to because I'm saying they doing the same thing. What they trying to do is get you to spin and spin and spin and spin and spin before they let you get the buns. That's what
Yeah,
they
nigga.
Hmm.
trying to do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
cut him out,
And
yo.
yeah, and a lot of times they dating to see if you got the bag. Like they that's how the climate to me seems like it's becoming is that city girl era or whatever. And they not dating for guys will date for for the we'll try to do the love and try to date them for the looks and try to build something. But they trying to they just dating for if you got that bag, man. They just go off of dollars, man. But that's seems like what the climate been like. I
Yeah.
can remember taking a shorty out. I met this shorty from a friend. She hooked me up or whatever. She was a cool chick, but she just kept talking about money or kept talking about, oh, I need you to do this, I need you to do this. And I'm
Hmm.
like, yo, just chill. Like, just chill. Let's just vibe. Like, I got you. Let's just chill. But man, she just kept throwing me with the money, 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 money. I need this, I need that. So like, like
How long was
already,
y'all in before she was doing that?
man, man, we probably went on the first date and then she already talking about this money, this money, this money. So I
Mm.
already see like what type of time she on. But
How
you
though?
know,
How is he talking about money? Like what's he saying?
hair,
Hold on. So
this,
she's trying to get like you to pay her bills, like her like
no, like hair, do her nails and all
yeah.
that and stuff like that. And she was like, that's kind of required with the date or whatever. And I'm like, man,
Yo,
I ain't trying to hear
imagine
that.
hearing that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine hearing that. Yo.
I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to hear that. So we went out or whatever. I already see she was
Hold on,
trying to.
wait, rewind. That's almost like that's almost like Biggie's story, like after I shipped on the Bigs. Like nigga, so she said all that shit and then you still went out with her?
No. We was already we no. I'm just saying we was already out.
Already
We had
rocking. Y'all already
yeah.
rocking.
We
Okay,
we
all
had
right.
already went out like, but I had took her to like it was a little bar or whatever, and they had food and stuff, and she was ordering drinks and shit, and we went out and we having a good time or whatever, but she just kept with the talking and shit. So I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? You trying to end the night or you trying to still hang out? She like, what else we gonna do? I said, you know what I'm saying? I got a jacuzzi. I got a jacuzzi at the crib. You know, we could just get in the jacuzzi or whatever.
Talk about it,
So,
man.
so, so she like, well, I ain't got no clothes. I said, I ain't got no clothes either, man. We just get in the jacuzzi. So, hey, she bid on it. So, you know, so she was trying to run it up on me, and you know, I'm trying to get her back to the crib.
Everybody
And,
wants something now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got her back to the crib, and the rest is history. So,
Okay.
but it just seemed like, you know, she was just trying to order all the extra shit. And I'm like, wow, this girl is really like that. Like, she really kept doing that. So I already knew it wasn't gonna be nothing.
Right. Everybody had an agenda, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, is this a correction? Is this like a correction in the market? Cause maybe like 10 years ago, there was this whole, we were like in the whole pickup era. In the beginning of the red pill, it was kind of like, you know, kind of telling guys to just smash and leave and, you know, all that. And then it was the dating sites and everything like that. All the interactions started happening so fast. Is this a correction to the market where it's like women are just trained to try to get something out of every encounter? You know, because these encounters don't mean anything, and there's so many more. Because like with like dating sites, people are going on so many more dates now, right? Because they're connecting digitally. So does the date even mean it? Like the date is only transactional now. Like if you're really trying to date or do something like to meet somebody that you're really gonna mess with, you kind of have to think outside the box of a date, right? Almost at this point, right?
Yo, the thing is, like, you got a lot of women that are serial daters, and as far as the correction is concerned, they're like the shit that they're saying. There are guys that are doing this stuff,
100%.
right? There's like there are guys that are doing this stuff. That's why, like, not everybody, right?
Yeah.
Because women are they're in their nature, they will see they'll be living their life, right? And they're living their dating life a certain way, right? But then they homegirl is dating niggas that's blowing bags, right? So now her requirements, like, yo, my homegirl, she getting dudes spending, they dropping bags, they paying for hair, they paying for nails, they like getting babysitters to watch her kids to go on a date. You know what I mean? They paying
Well,
cable bills.
This dudes that's
Cash apping.
flying women in from other states to do the same
Yeah,
thing. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, yo, fly in, I'll put you up, feed you for the week. Like, go on a
That's
mini, like people's first dates are like mini vacations. Niggas is tricking on.
yo, that's happening, right?
Yeah.
That's happening. So it's like you got some dudes that's coffee date guys. You got some guys that are, yo, I'll fly you out before I even smash. You understand what I'm saying?
So then
It's
the
like
coffee date
the
guy look
spectrum.
a little crazy. Like, what are you, like, old fashioned? Like, you still, you know what I mean? You putting your
No,
jacket down on the
no,
floor like on
no.
a puddle. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just
today in this day and age, can the coffee guy survive, Ron?
yeah, he could. I'm just giving you both spectrums, both sides of the spectrum right there,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, even on each side, there's still guys that are in the middle, right? But the thing is, men need to kind of collaborate in a sense, right? Like, give you an example, like the price of milk, right? You could buy milk from like you go to Walmart, right? You could get the Walmart brand. You could buy Tuscan. You could buy
I ain't bought
Oak
milk in
Tree.
mad long though, nigga.
Yeah,
We drink almond milk over here, nigga. You still know?
yeah,
You know,
All right.
you can still drink milk?
Nah, I drink almond milk.
Yeah,
But
milk.
let's you got silk milk. You got all different types of milk, right?
Talk about the almond
But
milk. Talk about the almond milk.
but let's
I
just
know
say
that.
let's just say you go to a meeting with all the milk companies, right? They sitting down and they like, yo, all right, how much we gonna sell this milk for, right? All right, I'm selling my milk for $4.25 a gallon. I'm selling mine for $4 a gallon. I'm selling mine for $3.95 a gallon, right? But it's like, all right, we all gotta stay. We all say we gotta stay at that $4 level, right? So we came to a consensus, a general consensus that a gallon of milk should be $4, at least around up or down a little bit, but around that $4 per gallon, right? But the problem is you got men that are going against other men where it's like, yo, coffee date. Nah, I'm flying bitches out. I'm spending the bag on them before I even meet them or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Men need to come to a general consensus. It's like, yo,
Ryan, come
this
on,
is the
nigga.
bar.
What are you gonna try to start a fucking niggas union? Like, what are we talking about here?
Yo,
niggas is never.
bro,
The more paper
it's
you
too-
get, the more pussy
it's
you
too-
get, nigga.
It's too.
What you want? What you want, nigga, to level the playing field? You want
Yo,
a
bro,
corporate commercial attorney
you know,
to
no,
compete
I
with
hear,
dudes that work at Burger King
I get no.
with women?
I get what you. I
Like,
get what you're saying.
the more
Niggas,
money you get,
no.
the more
You think
buns you get.
you really feel like the niggas with bread like that is spending all that bread?
Cause they taking Shorty to wherever she want to go, and then niggas get in the buns.
So how is
Like
it?
Marlon just told the story. Marlon just told the story. He just cooperated a little bit, and then they in the jacuzzi. As long as you give them what they want,
I understand that.
You,
but what
you
I'm
get
saying
what
is
you
that
want.
it's niggas that lead with the money, right? It's niggas that lead with the money on the high
Yo, they're gonna
like
get pussy. They're not gonna get them
he
to
didn't
like
lead with the money. That's what I'm trying to say. She wanted the money, but he didn't lead with it. But the reason why women are going after that because it's guys that's the shit that they're pitching. That's the shit that they're selling.
Listen. Niggas without paper will get a woman to actually like them faster and like them for them more than a nigga without paper. But the nigga with paper is gonna get more pussy. Cause he's just gonna lead with his money, and that's really all they're gonna see. And he's not really gonna be able to fight through all the women that really likes him. And then his bar is almost gonna be set so high because he just messing with all the, sketal bitches, you know what I mean? And he just, is the highest price, you know what I mean? The highest bidder, So yeah, man, like you could kind of like, if it's easier to get a short dudes who don't really got the means to really just spend a lot of money on shorty, they should really concentrate on getting a shorty that fucks with them and they like.
Most dudes
That's what I'm saying. The average dude should just really concentrate on if you want to be a playboy, build a roster. But if you want to be married and you know what I mean, like have your shorty that really rock with you, who like you for you, and you'll be good. Dudes without no ink, like without a lot of disposable income, shouldn't be trying to buy bitches.
Yeah,
it's out of your league. You're just gonna price yourself out like you're not gonna be able to keep up with it.
I don't think any dude should be trying to buy chicks.
It's thinking,
but that's what they do.
It's wishful thinking.
That's what they do. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. As far as men need to come to like a general consensus of what's going too far, what's going too below, and what's going too far up. We need a medium.
You got to be the union, yo. You got to build the union, yo. Everybody got to cooperate on the same price. Yo. Everybody got to.
Yeah, that's true. But then you're gonna have that real horny nigga. And say, "Fuck that shit."
Someone gonna break
hey, it's only money. I'm gonna blow it back. I'm gonna get it back. Hey, OG, I think the thing changed when when like scammers and when they changed the market. They changed the market because they like
the dope boy.
I know it been out there.
The scammer is the new dope boy. We always competed with them. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's a little different.
I think it's a little different, man. I think the scammer, it's easier for them to get the money, and it's easier. They more out there. They more a little flashy. The dope boy, he sat in the back, man. He wasn't really all that flashy like that. But I think it changed with that, and I think like you know what I'm saying. What these chicks say, what you won't do, another nigga will do. They love saying that. And then me being in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, man, them niggas be blowing the bag on it. They doing this, they doing that, and you know what I'm saying. And I gotta get creative. Shit. That's what I'm saying. I gotta play that role where I'm gonna do a little different shit. Catch an eye with different shit. You know what I'm saying? But because they blowing the bag, man, and I ain't trying to blow. Of course, if I like a woman, I take her out and we do some
Show a
things or
good
whatever.
time.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But you're not finna just leave with money. Oh, you got to spend this type of amount and all that. Nah, man, we ain't doing that, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like
So
she can't leave
it's
the date with like a doggy bag of money. Like you can't even leave with
right,
yeah.
right.
a body bag.
The difference between the dope boys and the scammers is that dope boys are businessmen. So they negotiate. They putting up their money because they want something in return. These scammer niggas, I heard one of my homies tell me about a nigga that just sent a chick, he cash app a chick $1,000 just because he thought she looked good. Like niggas ain't just doing that. They
gonna get your foot in the door.
No, he just didn't know her. He just said, "Yo, I'm a cash app
No,
you
but that's gonna get
$1,000."
your foot in the door. Now you're gonna
what I'm saying is that they get him in the door. He didn't want nothing else after that. He didn't do nothing else after that.
Oh man,
that's a wild nigga. He gets pissing in the pool. That nigga
for
pissing in the
real.
pool.
that
nigga
For real, bro.
Yeah, that nigga do whatever he want to do. That nigga's fucking the game up everybody for no reason at all, yo.
Bro.
Jeez Louise, yo. Oh man. So that next clip we kind of spoke about that too. We got something after that? Well, what's the one after that one? We kind of spoke about that one already.
About the coffee date shit, right?
Yeah. We kind of touched on that.
We kind of did touch on that. So, what about the I guess you could call it the dick pic thing.
Yeah.
You go to that one?
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I thought we need to pause in there somewhere.
Pause.
My
bad.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, what the hell are we about to talk about? I don't know about this one. I didn't hear this one.
All right, here we go. Let me see.
Tell guys this: don't ever send you a man. Like, let's get some understanding of this, right? I don't even send selfies to a woman. Like, hey, can you send me a selfie where you at right now? I'm a real street motherfucker from the streets. You think I'm gonna take a fucking picture and send it to you personally? Crazy. That shit lame as fuck. Lame. Now you think I'm gonna put my phone down, get my dick hard, and take a picture?
Men do it all the time. It's fucking disgusting.
I ain't did that shit since I was like high school or some shit. And I don't know if I did it then. Like, don't be sending no pictures to no. Hey, baby, go to my Instagram. I'm a man. Women do Playboy. That's cool for women to send pictures. It's a beautiful thing. We deserve pictures of the ass, pussy. Show me everything, baby. I love my pictures. But a man, it ain't no what's that shit reciprocation with that? Send me a picture, send me one. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong
Why
with
do you think men send
I'm a man. Tell guys this. Don't.
I agree with homie wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Even like hearing it again, hearing about it, like him saying that women do it because of Playboy and all that. Like we can ask women for like pictures like that because men are visual creatures. Like we like that. That shit turn us off. Like we've been looking at nudie books since we was kids. You know what I mean? And it makes a woman feel wanted and makes a woman feel pretty. You know what I mean? To send a couple of little flicks over and stuff like that. But
let me read one of the comments on it.
Go ahead.
From Tan Mammy. He didn't speak for all men, and some women like myself. Like some women like myself love it. So y'all men who like to keep doing y'all thing. His piece probably little. That's why he got that energy. LOL. It ain't nothing to see. It's nothing to see or send out. Mrs. Lack. I mean, I feel this something weird about a man taking more photos than me. But again, you said go check out the Insta, so check out taking a photo. So that's a difference if you send some to me. That's bad writing or whatever. I can't read that shit. All right. Mr. Corvius 14. I've been married for 12 years, and sometimes wifey wants to see it in the middle of the day.
I don't know. That happens after
Africa Cupcakes is saying he's not wrong. I don't even want to talk anymore. Sending pics. Damn, come on, hold on. Sending pics.
Yeah, I would be on some shit like, what kind of freak shit are you on? Like
it's good, weird. Man. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and it's there forever. You know. On top of that, you know.
Yeah.
Like all that niggas don't got nothing to show. Like, get the fuck out of here. We just not gonna be y'all. Like, you trying to turn everybody into a hoe now? You trying to turn men into like hoes and shit? Like niggas ain't. There's a certain decorum men keep themselves as.
I think it's foreplay, bro. I think it's foreplay.
You think it's foreplay?
I think it's foreplay.
Please elaborate.
Yeah,
because I think that if you send a dick pic to a woman and she accepts it, then that means she's DTF. She ready. Like if she don't cut you off for sending that to her, then she's probably like, okay, all right. Now, if she shut you down, it's probably because she didn't like the pic or she felt offended. But if she gives like a thumbs up or she loved a picture or whatever, then you're probably gonna smash. You're gonna clap.
I think sending the dick pic is like letting her stick a finger in your ass, yo. Like you kind of down for whatever, yo. Like everything is foreplay. That shit could be foreplay too, but you doing too much. You know what I mean? Like, yo, she might not never look at you the same anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Like you gotta relax. You taking a strong chance that you let her get that knuckle in your ass, nigga. She gonna think that you had something in there before. If you sending dick pics out, she gonna think you a freaky ass boy. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily. Some niggas might just be confident. Like, yo, listen, she see this, she gonna want to give me some ass. Yo,
what you think, Marlon?
I know one thing. I know one thing.
You the tiebreaker.
I know one thing. When you sending them dick pictures, that shit going in the chat, in the group chat with her females. It's definitely going in there. It's definitely going in there. And then I don't know. I'm just not with it because when y'all break up, she's sending that shit to everyone, and you know them girls be making shit like they could like when they do, they got like that picture app, and they shave down their stomach a little bit. I seen a chick do it crazy. Chick had all these love handles. She took a gut. Yes, she took it away and all that shit. Then I seen when a nigga was beefing with her after he done smashed and all that. He sent dick pictures. She started putting bumps and shit on the nigga shit. And send that shit out, man. So I'm like, oh nah.
Cyberbullying. That's cyberbullying.
That's
right
crazy.
There. That's cyberbullying. That's bad. Damn,
so
bumps on that nigga shit.
Yeah.
So what, he has to go back and tell niggas, nah, I really don't got bumps on my shit. Like, what he gotta do? Right, he gotta tell niggas you don't got bumps on these shit? Damn, son. Bumpy Johnson.
App's crazy, right? Bumpy Johnson is insane.
I ain't with that. Don't even get in that mess in the first place.
Yo, pull up. You want to see it? Pull up. You want to see it? Pull up. Pull up. I got you.
You did? Pull up. Yo, what you getting out of it? You jumping out the window.
Bro,
no, I'm talking about the girl, the woman. If she want to see it, man,
that's exactly what I'm saying. No, what exactly are you getting out in that pit? You jumping out the window.
Yeah,
you look super thirsty.
The wave, though. Part of the wave.
Part of getting, you know what I mean, buns is you gotta kind of like act like it's not a big deal. You gotta kind of act like it's nonchalant. Like, yo, you already get women like men who get pussy already. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you gonna crash out over a piece of box in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Like you
that was very specific. Like, why you say that?
If you gonna crash out, like you kind of showing that, like, yo, you kind of desperate and you would do anything for this one. It is kind of a turn off to females.
No, okay, let me ask you this though. if a chick requested to both of you guys, they requested a picture, would you send it?
Nah.
Pull up.
Come take it for me. Anything.
I'm
like,
coming.
Is there anything? Yeah. I'm coming. You're gonna take it for me.
Yeah.
Like, there's any better way. There's a better way to do it. Like, just that's wild, yo. Like, that's wild. That's wild.
Yo,
that's wild for a nigga to do that shit. You doing it while you taking a shit? Like, what you doing there? How niggas doing it? Niggas flushing the toilet and then taking a dick pic? Relax. Niggas shaving with their clippers that they cut their face with. Nigga like, yo. Niggas send their kid in the room for the fucking clip. Yo, look at that, the clippers. Chill out, nigga. Niggas a level of thirsty. Like, yo, come on, son. Like, yo, you can't
bro,
look thirsty, son.
I believe it's the wave because my homeboy told me he was on a dating site, and he said the first question the chick asked him is, "How big is your dick?" Yeah, the first
she
thing
got
she
AIDS,
asked
yo. She got AIDS. She asking that shit off the rip, nigga. She got the monster, nigga. Leave her alone, nigga. She too freaky, nigga. Too freaky. She too freaky. Leave that shit alone, yo. That's crazy talk, yo. Nah, man. It's not masculine, man.
I feel like it's the new wave, man. I don't think our generation did that like that, but I think that's like normal these days with this dating atmosphere. Yeah,
that's nasty.
Doing it.
Come on, nigga.
Yo, you know what I think what's more normal now is women having sex with their friends. Women having sex with other women.
Come on, nigga. Come on.
Going on. Yo, them women going on trips with their homegirls. They fucking each other.
You think that's the normal thing
happening?
Going on right now?
Yes.
Please enlighten me. What
I didn't know that was happening.
Nigga. I've been out the game too long.
Nigga. Yeah. Most of the women nowadays they have had sex with some of their friends or whatever. They call it like having fun.
Really?
Yeah. So it's called having fun. So they get eating each other's butts and all that.
Man, I'm telling you.
But they don't want relationship. It's just
nah.
So
yeah, just
still
like
be
casual.
friends after that.
And it's not like studs. It's not like studs. It's film on film. It's like it's not. Yeah, it's like film on film.
So they going away to just do that shit.
I'm not saying they go. They go just to do that. I'm just saying like they could be like home and do it. But what I'm saying is when they hang out with their friends and they get drunk, or sometimes it's going down.
Going down. I mean, it's acceptable for a woman to be bisexual, right? Like it's not really frowned upon.
You good with yours? Is you good with yours?
Nah. I need a square bro. I like square bros. You know, I don't really like no freaky chick to that freaky, yo. You know what I mean? Like I don't like all that. You know what I mean?
So if yours say, yo, let's spice it up, let's bring in another woman, you gonna say no?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna reevaluate what I even thought I knew about her. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Like, I would never even take her for that. Like I'll be like, yo, damn, I never seen that. Like I wasn't into that because I had I've had situations like that I could have had that with, and it was like, nah, that shit is too weird. Like that shit is it's too much. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
about you, Ron.
What if you don't like the speed? You know what I mean? Because like
that's not my speed.
What if she bringing ugly bitches home? Then it's like, because now you judging what kind of shorty she bringing home and everything. Like it's
right.
It's weird. Right. It's too freaky. You know what I mean? Not for your main. Not for your main. You know what I mean? If you had a side, if you were playing and you ain't really care about nothing, and you just like in the field and you just playing around. But nah, not for me. What's up with you though? What you thinking on that subject?
Oh well, not with the main, but you know,
Right.
I had some. You know,
Yeah.
I had one that I was dating. You know, she used to bring some home, but she ain't bring no ugly. She brought some bad ones home.
She
Man.
bought some bad joints, right?
Yeah, she brought some. That was the one that I needed to get rid of. That was the one
toxic.
that I needed to get
Now
rid
I
of.
see why you was keeping her
Yeah,
around. Yeah,
yeah,
you like, let me just stay
yeah.
a little longer.
It's hard to shake that. It was hard to shake
Right.
that.
You think that contributed to a little bit of the toxicity? Like, was that part of it?
Man, it was mostly like she used to drink a lot, man. And
Right.
once she drank too much, man, it's going down, man.
She
You know
could
what I'm
eat a
saying?
pussy, suck a dick, or fucking fight.
Bust you in the head with a bottle.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, that's a
You
wild
know,
night.
you
That's
don't
a
know what's
wild
going.
night. That's a
You
wild
never know what's
Thursday.
going to happen. Yeah, you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
And then it
You
got to
take
the point.
control of the
Sometimes you
night.
go out. Sometimes you go out with you like you see it. You see where it's going. You know how many drinks he done drunk, and he's like, all right, it's time to go.
Here
We
we
got to
go.
cut it short. We got to cut it short before she turn
But
up.
what if she turn it up, right? But she entertaining something nice. How you playing that? You gonna be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take the hit. If she
Yeah.
entertaining
I might have
something
to
nice,
take.
she got something nice with her. She working on something, but yo, this nigga shots is
Hey, hurry
going.
up, do your
And she
thing, but
ordering
hurry up,
more. And she
hurry up.
ordering more. Yeah. Let's wrap
Yo,
this
take
up.
your time, but hurry up.
Right. Yeah. But you know, like with the like, I don't know. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but it's like, yo, sex is a very, very, very important part of any of a relationship. You know, marriage, anything. You know what I mean? But I just think if she too freaky, like it just ain't really gonna work too well for you. Cause something's gonna happen when you're not in the mood for it to happen, and you're gonna feel a way about it. You know what I mean?
You got to give an example, bro. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
an
you. I'm
example.
looking at the camera, but I'm looking at you. I don't got no example. I don't got nothing. I got nothing. Move on. We demonetized. I ain't making no money off this nigga. I ain't paying for free.
But
That's not
listen
for
though,
free,
y'all
nigga.
keep y'all ears to the street about that. About this. Most
Nah. It's the first we heard
women
it
now.
here. Say it again.
Most women now, man. Yeah, most women now they try at least one time, man. I'm telling you, most women now they try, and then some of them they like it, they do it, but they don't want to have a relationship with them. And to me, I think after you cross that, y'all ain't friends no more. After you cross that, I don't really think y'all friends no more after you cross that.
No,
Cross
that's
that
your
line.
old work. That's your old work. That ain't your friend.
Right. But you know, they seem to think that they could still keep it like that. But like I said, once you cross that line,
From
that's
all
your
them
work.
Jamaican trips when they getting that white shit rubbed on their butt on the boat, all that, like they out there getting busy.
Might be, might be.
All right. We got to research that a little bit. Let's see what's going on with that. What we got, Ron? We got anything else we reacting to?
We had the entrepreneur joint.
How about that one with the shorty with the hat?
That's
Did
the
we
one I'm
download
talking
that one?
about.
Oh, right. Yeah. That is the one. All right.
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Let me move on to that. Yeah, it's a dude talking about he wants to be an entrepreneur, but his significant other wants to work a 9 to 5 or be a teacher. And he relates it to freedom. Freedom as far as being an entrepreneur versus working a 9 to 5. Hold on. Let's see.
So, do you want to stay married to a woman that you can't leave?
My partner and I, we have different life goals, and it keeps causing tension in the home. How can we be able to align without having to cause trouble? Because I want to be self-employed. She wants to be a teacher for life. She doesn't want to be free. I want to be free. How can we do this?
Free yourself.
You mean leave her?
Yes. Because you two are on totally different paths in life. You may want to reevaluate the course of the relationship because you feel like you're a prisoner of her desire to not be set free. The way that she wants to live her life causes you to feel like a prisoner and a victim of her choices. So if you two really can't get in alignment, I would love for you to consider reevaluating the relationship or settling. And it will be a hard settle for you. And when people settle, they build resentment. And resentment causes not only illness in the relationship, but physical illness within yourself. People get sick when they settle. So you got some hard choices to make. And just because it doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that you two don't love each other or care about each other or have the best intentions for one another. But if you stay, you must realize that she wants something that you don't want. The head of the home. The man is the leader of the home.
Yeah, she ain't say no lies, huh?
So yeah, all right. We'll start with you. What you know?
She ain't lie at all. Like
you agree?
I agree, but I felt like she was soft shoeing a little bit. I felt, if you had a real friend, if that was dinner with like a real friend, I'd be like, yo, you gotta leave because she don't believe in you. Whatever you think you gonna do, she don't think that you can do it. And you just gotta, move because if you do fail, God forbid, you don't got a soft place to land. So it's kind of a dangerous place to be at when you're building. It's almost like putting up a scaffolding on a building with on shaky ground. You're going up so high, and the higher you are, you might not be able to recover from that. So you kind of need stable ground. You need someone who's gonna believe in what your vision, what your goal is, and I'm not just saying that all on her. Maybe he was having a hard time communicating exactly what he wanted to do. But like as a friend, if I was having that conversation with homie, I would be like, yo, there's a disconnect there. There's a disconnect between what she believes you can do and what you telling her is gonna happen. Like she don't think that you're gonna pull this whole thing off. If you love her, maybe you try to go back in and try to convince her a little bit more, and you try to talk to her and you try to be a little bit more clear. But he was saying that she wanted to be a school teacher and he wanted to be an entrepreneur. Why couldn't that work? I don't know. Marlon, what you thinking?
That's what I was thinking. Like, why he can't be the entrepreneur and she just the school teacher? Was she trying to force? Was she trying to force him to get a 9-to-5, or she didn't believe in his his goals and stuff like that?
Maybe I think it was a 40-year-old rapper.
It might have been both.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if she don't believe in you, then I think he gotta go and pursue his dreams, man. It's kind of like that movie. I don't know if y'all saw that movie Acrimony with it's a Tyler Perry joint. Yeah, the man kept, he was going for his goals and shit. Even though I know he was fucking up the bag, like every time he was fucking up the bag, but she wouldn't stay around, but he ended up hitting. And then he ended up starting a new life with somebody else. But he took care of Shorty, but that wasn't enough. But she listened to her sisters, and didn't finish supporting his dreams and stuff. And the man hit, and she couldn't take it. So I just think if somebody don't.
What happened in the movie? She was riding with him. And then
she was go ahead, Ron.
She rode with him for a very long time.
Right. While he was building his business.
He was trying.
Okay, all right, all right.
He tried and failed multiple times, right?
Okay.
But he believed in it, and she believed in it. She went into financial ruin trying to support his dream.
Okay.
And basically, he didn't really want to work. He wanted to just focus on his dream. And eventually, they ran out of money, and her sisters were in her ear, like, yo, like, basically, he's never gonna be successful. He's this, that, and the third. But she continued to believe in him. But after a while, it kind of weighed on her. And then she divorced him. And then he finally hit after. But then when he did hit, he came back, he kicked the back money, and he handled it like a G. It's a movie, but he basically said, like, yo, I understood why you left me.
Okay.
But you did support me mad long, so he gave her like $10 million or some shit like that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
and bought the house that she lost.
Yeah,
she lost her mama house.
Yeah.
He bought it back, gave it to her, and gave her 10 million. But he hit for like 100 and something mil, but that wasn't enough for her.
Well,
she wanted him back.
Yeah, did they end up getting back together?
No,
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
She wanted to get back together eventually.
Yeah.
But he had already met a new woman and he had got married. But she, to her credit, she gave him mad time, right? And the question
she did,
is,
100%.
Like, she gave him mad time.
All right.
And it's like, yo, how long do you support somebody's dreams if they're not coming to fruition? You understand what I'm saying? So that's a very important question.
Yeah, because you can't be a nigga that's 55 and you still saying I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm at 55 talking about I'm gonna be a rapper. It's like, bro, you got to give it up.
Them niggas that made Whoop, there it is. Them niggas look mad old though. So like, them niggas look mad old when we done like in that video. Them
shit.
Them niggas is like 50. So you just get one. You get that Whoop, there it is, nigga.
Oh shit.
Then you get going. You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough dream because I mean that's a tough thing because it's like, why? Well, let's bring it back to homie. It's like in the articles, like, she don't believe in him at all. Like, she not willing to ride even a little bit.
Well, what if she just doesn't understand entrepreneurship, and she just like doesn't, not necessarily believing in him, she just doesn't believe in entrepreneurship.
Well,
Some people are conditioned to believe, like, yo, you go to school, you get a job, and you work and you retire.
Yeah.
They don't know any other way.
Right.
That could be the case. That could be the case.
That rigid. I mean? Yeah, well, you never worked in the first place, and it's like, how did you even get to this point? Because how did we even get here to where you even married? Like, this is the conversation. This is the conversation you should be having. Not even on the first date. Yeah,
not on first. Yeah,
maybe not on the first date, but like the third or fourth. Like, when you're talking about what you're doing. No. This is the conversation. This is the conversation you have after you hit the first time, and y'all laying in bed, and y'all both talking about y'all dreams and what y'all really want to do with y'all lives and shit like that. And nigga feeling all vulnerable. Nigga got the covers up to his fucking nigga in the bed cold after he's eating and shit. Like, nigga just talking like, yo, I want to open up this food truck. I want to get this shit rocking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have the lemon pepper with the peach wings on the side. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sell all flats. You know what I mean? Nigga saying like all his dreams and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's when she like, nah, nigga, I need a nigga that's gonna work for the town, or you know what I mean? I need a pension. Like, I need that. You know, like this should have been nipped in the bud early. Like, how did you get married and we here? You know what I mean? Like, but this is conversations that we gotta have. Hopefully, someone is dating somebody and watching this and hasn't had this conversation or is scared to have this conversation.
I don't think this is a surprise. I don't think it's like, you can't surprise.
You tried to change her, right, Ron? You tried to change her?
Yeah, you either one, you are a failed entrepreneur and you tried and tried and tried and it didn't work out, and your lady probably got fed up, or you have been I guess you had been like a 9 to 5er, and then you want to just like, yo, I want to quit my job and I want to open a business. But you know what? I feel like with that second one, all right, if I want to change my life and I want to do something different, I think your significant other should support you on that. Yo,
if you build up enough equity.
yes, yes, you
If
do.
your lives are connected, you haven't really had that really like stable period where it's like, okay, I know that, you know, for the most part, you're a stable person. I'm going to
Hmm.
give you this and I'm going to trust you that you're not going to lead us into ruin. I understand that you're a reasonable person and that if this is not working, that you're not going to,
All right.
fuck everything that we got up, then maybe. I think there's a certain level of equity that plays into that.
I got a homie, right? That he is kind of at a point where him and his wife, they are clashing, right? He is an entrepreneur, and he's been an entrepreneur for a little while now, right? And even at that time, like even for years prior to, his wife didn't really financially, she wasn't required to bring a lot in as far as the household is concerned. Like, she could do like a part-time job here or there, but her main duties were domestic. Like, all right, make sure the kids are good or whatever, the house, tend to the house and tend to the kids. Like, she would have like a little part-time job here or there, or she'd be going to school or something like that. And he's an entrepreneur, sort of like a serial entrepreneur. Like, he's working on multiple businesses at one time. And he had some mild successes, and he had some failures. And now he's getting a lot of backlash from his wife because some of the decisions that he's making circle around his business or whatever. It's like putting them behind the 8 ball financially. So now, like, even though he has been an entrepreneur for years and he's made money and been to the point where he was carrying the load, now that he's having some issues, she's kind of getting to the point where she's even like telling him, like, you're terrible as a leader. How am I supposed to follow you? And you're supposed to lead this family if you're making bad decisions or whatever. And she might be calling him weak, calling him, semi disrespectful, right? And now he's to the point where he's like, you know what? Maybe I should have married my ex, because my ex was more of a businesswoman and she was more of an entrepreneur and she was a go-getter, and me and her together, we probably could have did some great things. Now I'm with my wife and she's on some like, nah, I don't want to do nothing entrepreneurship wise. I just want to work a job.
I mean, he
So,
left his ex-wife for a reason. Did he ever explain to you why he left his ex-wife?
well,
Like,
they were
if
never
she was
married.
so great,
That was
well, yeah,
like
but
that
his
was a
ex-girl, if they were so great, why they not together? And why he is with this other woman who, and I feel like with anything, part of being a great leader is making people want to be led by you. You have to, you gotta rock, you gotta lead the crowd. You have to leading just isn't just barking out orders. Leading is making people believe in your vision. And even if we're gonna be lean for like a couple of years, because we're getting something off the ground, you got to believe that, and you have to be able to explain that in our later years. We're gonna ride off into the sunset very comfortably. And if you can't get that through to who you're with, you're kind of with the wrong person. Part of picking a good wife, like, is you know picking a woman who is cooperative. she
I get that,
cooperates
but
with you. You know what I mean?
all right, but like,
And
okay,
you have to have enough. You have to have enough. You got to be able to look at yourself enough to be like, yo, all right, I did fuck up a couple of times. I gotta fall back, gain trust again, and then I could shoot again. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
It just can't be all shooting. Sometimes as a leader, you gotta be like, all right, let me get down there with the people and get dirty again. Maybe you do gotta work a job for like a year or two, stack his paper, make sure that everything is running smooth, and then you try again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Wright brothers created the airplane. It didn't fly on the first try. You have to go back to the lab and do it again. But they both believed in each other and what they were doing, you know, to keep going back. You know what I mean? They never died. They never got so high up in the sky that if they fell, they died. They got high up enough, and that shit wasn't really land, or that shit ain't like it could land right. Niggas like, nah, they got out of here. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to, you know, properly assess risk and blowback. You know, that's what I think. That's honestly, that's why I stopped being an entrepreneur. It was kind of weighing on. It was getting a little too nasty. You know what I mean? Like I was at a point where like I was eating only what I killed. You know what I mean? It was like I wasn't killing enough. I ran back to corporate. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, listen, maybe I ain't cut out for this shit. Or let me go back, build up, and let me try this again. And here we are. You know what I mean? What you think? What you think, Marlon?
Yeah, I mean,
you moving around?
yeah, I'm moving around, but you said a mouthful, man. You said, you know, I feel like I could jump out there now and get in Corbett, man, with that speech you said, son. Yo, but come back to me. What you think, Ron?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought she was. I think it's just a lot of moving parts in situations like that. Like to tell him like, yo, you need to leave your wife because she has a different mindset at this point. Like I said before, I believe if a woman is not following your lead, it's because you probably did something for her to lose trust in you, and that's why she doesn't want to follow your direction, whether it be
Maybe she never had
entrepreneurship.
it. What if she never had it?
I don't think that could be the case. I can't see that being the case. Like if you guys are married or you've been together for a certain amount of time, and you're a certain type of guy, I don't see how that could happen. I don't see it. You when it comes to if a woman trusts you, she's gonna follow your lead. And if she doesn't want to follow your lead, it's because she doesn't trust you. And you've done something in order to lose her trust. We might have dreams, we might have goals and aspirations, but a lot of the times our significant other could be our greatest cheerleader or our greatest constructive critic.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be real with you, right? Like a good spouse is, you know, they're not just gonna tear you down just for the sake of it, but they're gonna give you the real, like, yo, if you're not good at something, like, yo, yeah, you might need to leave that alone, or you need some more practice with that. You need to work on that a little bit more because you're not that good. Like, yo, and as men or as in a couple, we should feel like, all right, my significant other's not trying to hurt me. They're trying to make me better, right? And a lot of times, specifically women, they could see shit before we see shit. There's a few things in my life as an entrepreneur that my wife's seen way prior to me seeing it, right? So I'm caught up in the business of things, and she's looking at other aspects of it, and she said, "Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out." we could say like she threw some bad mojo on it, but maybe she just has that intuition where she saw something that I didn't see, right? I could just be blinded by money. I could be blinded by the prospects of growing the business, and she could see something like on a whole nother level that I'm not seeing, right?
Yeah.
And if you're not going to trust your significant other or their critique of whatever you're doing, who are you going to trust? You know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, I get what the lady was saying as far as like, life is short, right? So you do have to live it to the fullest. But I feel like sacrificing something that could be living your life to the fullest, which might be your marriage or your relationship, for something that you feel like is a good idea or an idea and you're not sure about. Now, if you truly feel in your soul, right? If I've been like a painter, right, an artist for like 25 years of my, or 30 years of my 42 years on this planet, right? And I've been at it, and then my wife tells me like, yo, you shouldn't be painting and some shit like that. That's something different. But if I've been working a 9 to 5 for 40 years, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yo, hey, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to open up a hot dog stand. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're gonna get some, huh? Most wives might, be like, all right, well, yeah, you could try it or whatever like that.
Unless you got the new recipe, like, yo, I got these vegan glizzies. You know what I mean? Like, vegan niggas can eat the glizzies now. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have the right play for the glizzies. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to open up a hot dog stand, like anything that you should want to do, like, you should have the right play for it. If it's a bad, if
it shouldn't be about the
supporter,
play, it should be about them supporting you. It shouldn't have to be about
play
the
is
idea.
bad, then the play is bad, Ron. If the play is bad, everybody got to pay. Like, nigga, you want to go out and start a glizzy stand, like, niggas ain't even eating glizzies like that no more.
Oh, man.
Now, if you want to have the glizzy stand, like, if you want to paint the glizzies rainbow color, you on or something. You know what I mean? You got the Pride glizzies. Now, she gotta believe in you, because they still allowed to eat glizzies.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, you right though. You gotta have that plan though, because you can't present her, some bullshit ass plan and expect her to support you with that, man. You gotta have
dumb.
Yeah, if it's dumb, it's dumb. Yeah, it gotta be like, you gotta have like, the shit mission statement. You gotta have something like, side down, see, this is how we're gonna do it, babe. This is how we're gonna change the world. We're gonna have these Philly cheesesteak glizzies. We're gonna have this kind of glizzies. It gotta be a plan, man. Cause if my girl come with me with some shit and I'm like, nah, babe, I think you need to go back to the drawing board, man. I don't know if that's, I think I hit her with, you better than that. I know you can come up with something better than that, man.
Yeah, there's a way to let it down, right? You gotta break. Yeah. You can't be like, that's a stupid ass idea, but you gotta be like, nah, yo, you know what? That market is saturated. Yo, the glizzy market is saturated right now.
Right.
You gotta take
what you doing different? What you doing different? What you adding to that? Like, like you making it different. Like I'm gonna tell you, like, it's funny with that glizzy stuff. It's a guy in Miami. It's called Fat Boy Hot Dogs or something.
Right.
And the man put all type of different toppings on the hot dog, like shrimp, grill, like all type of stuff.
Oh, that nigga playing. So they treating glizzies in Florida like we treat beef patties up here? The niggas was doing that with
yeah,
beef patties
yeah.
up here.
I
Niggas go
know, I
ape shit
know,
with the
I
beef
know.
patty. So they put
I
in
know.
fucking griot on a fucking glizzy.
Man, the man was putting all type of shit on
Yo,
the
pause,
glizzy, man.
pause. I gotta try
Yeah.
that shit though. I got yo,
Yeah.
every bite I gotta pause that shit, but nigga, that shit sound amazing, nigga.
I know, right? No.
Yo, what you said shrimp? What else you putting on that shit?
Man, the man got a whole type of menu, man. I'ma forward you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
you gotta
on
pause me.
IG.
That shit
I'ma
crazy.
show you
Well, that shit,
on
that
IG.
shit by y'all. I ain't been by y'all in a
Nah,
minute though, man.
I know you gotta take a visit, man.
Yeah,
Bring Ron
yeah,
too,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Y'all be
Ron, come
down there
on out
playing
there, man.
around, man. I need a couple of years to recover from y'all, man.
You need a couple of years.
You know what I mean? Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all just came back from Thailand, right?
Yeah, Thailand.
How
Yeah.
was it? It was nice.
Oh man, Thailand was amazing, man. It's different out there, man.
Right,
Man,
right.
the Buck tell you about the Airbnb we had, man.
Yo, he was telling me, man. He was like the
Yo, we
floors,
was
every level just looked
yes,
crazier.
man.
He was,
Yeah.
he was telling. Like, you sending pictures, everything. Y'all was
Nah,
y'all was cozy, and y'all got out the house every day and went to go see shit, right?
yeah,
Y'all was on
every day.
speedboats, everything, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we was doing it up, man.
How did the natives treat you guys as black dudes?
You said native.
Man, no, it was cool. It definitely was cool. But you know, when you had like different people from different places, like maybe like Indian people and yeah, it was mostly the Indian people. You know, they act like they never seen black people, so they wanted to take pictures and shit. So you kind of felt like you was a you know, like a tiger in a museum or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
y'all was out there
you
like
felt like
y'all was out there like magic and them.
yeah, but it's just the way they did it. So we weren't really fucking with it like that. Like you know, they could have kind of did it a little. They just like black man, come take picture. And we like, nah, man, it ain't going down like that, man.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, it ain't going
That is
down
weird.
like that.
That
Yeah,
is
it was a
weird.
little weird. But overall, man, it was good, man. The food was good, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's that you know when you go overseas, you get that natural food and stuff. You know, you get the
Yeah.
right
Food
size
like over there
chicken.
though. That food like that's different food over there though, right? Or look the
Yeah,
same.
nah, they got the regular stuff. You know, they got the
Okay, okay.
same regular. They still got chicken and all that stuff. You
Oh,
know.
all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
but you know, we had some of some of their stuff. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
What y'all
The nightlife is different, man. It's just nightlife different, man. You know, they with the clubs and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they have like where you can pay like like $10-$20 and all you could drink and shit like that, man.
Oh, shit. What you drinking some
Yeah.
shit? Like they got
Yeah,
Jameson and
nah,
shit down there?
yeah, they
Like,
got Jameson and shit. We was drinking good, man.
oh really? That's what okay, nah, that's okay. And that flight was like
Yeah.
what, like 12 hours?
Nah, we had to fly to Dubai first. And then we had to fly to so Dubai was like 15 hours. Then we had to fly another 6.
Shit.
Yeah, then we had to fly another
Dang.
6 to Bangkok.
Damn, y'all really wanted to get there, yo. How long you was in
Yeah.
Dubai for?
Well, nah, we just stopped
That was
to
in the
Dubai.
airport. Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
we was in the airport and stopped by.
right.
Yeah.
Have you been there? You been to Dubai? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
stayed?
yeah.
Like, other
Yeah,
than
we
that,
went to Dubai and stayed. Dubai is dope too.
what do you think about like with those countries? Because on the last show, I was gonna start
Be
the show
careful.
with like, yeah, because there was like a shorty that
Yes.
got tied up because she hit a man down there
Yeah.
in the airport.
Yeah.
She screamed
There
at
was
him, man, or
another.
something like that.
She
Nah, she
screamed at
screamed
him,
at
man.
yeah, that
Yeah, she
was at the
screamed
rental
at him.
car place. Yeah, at the rental
Right,
car place,
right.
you know.
Yeah,
Well,
she stayed
you
down
know,
there.
in Dubai, they treat their woman like, like they believe beneath them. So, it's a lot of stuff that they can and cannot do, man. Like they can't show like skin or whatever. They can't talk loud or yell or they can't do none of that
So
stuff
if there was
as
a
a woman.
pool at the hotel, a woman couldn't go up to the pool and wear a bikini and get into the pool. Can women get into pools? Or
They probably they can get in the pool, but it's gonna be more so covered. Like they'll have a bikini on with like that sheer outfit on. You know what I'm saying? That thing
Yeah.
over it. Yeah, they gonna have that. It might be a little see through, but they ain't showing too much skin, man. It's not. Yeah, it's not going down like that. But man, other than that though, it's a beautiful place, man. It's the malls and stuff, and
does it feel
out in the
man-made?
desert.
Feel like
It's
does it feel
man-made,
like they just
100%.
threw a lot of money into it?
Yes.
Like I
The
don't know.
beach
Like
is
I look at
made.
it like a fake Egypt. Like you know what I mean? People used to go to
100%.
Egypt and see like the real pyramid, see the real
Mhm.
thing, and like get real culture. But like Dubai is like made up culture. You know what I mean? Like it's not really
Yeah.
like not to take a shit on Dubai, but it just feel like you know what I mean. It's not on my list on places to go. You know what I mean? For some reason, like
Yeah.
you know.
Nah,
But
100% man-made, 100%.
yeah,
But
it feel like
But we a lot of the stuff that we did, like we went to the Burj Khalifa, which is like the tallest building in the world. That was dope to go up there and see. We was in the desert. We did some ATV riding in the desert.
What's up?
They got like a little cool thing where they take you in this Jeep and they let like some air out of the tires and they just do like you just ride the dunes and stuff. And it's like it's almost like a fucking roller coaster, man. You be thinking you gonna flip over and shit, but that was pretty dope. And then we got to try their food and stuff. We was out in got to ride on the camel and type shit.
All that fly
So,
shit. All that fly shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How like I see everybody that go out there, they got like the whole setup and all that. How much like that cost? How much like one of them get up cost?
What the outfit?
The whole joint.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did that cheap, bro, cheap.
Oh, not that expensive?
Nah, not at all. We did that. We went and bought the stuff or whatever, and we went to they mosque or whatever, and we dressed the part and stuff. It was an experience, bro. It's a different experience.
So there is culture there. Like there is culture.
Yeah, 100%. Muslim. They Muslim culture.
Like, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, Muslim
but
culture.
They just throwing mad money at it. They just throwing a lot of money
100%.
At the tourism
100%.
aspect of it. But they're still trying to keep their practices in part. It's like they're like towing the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's a lot of money, bro. Like, they Ubers and stuff was like people was in Benzes and stuff, like picking you up, man.
Oh,
yeah, like 550s and stuff.
Regular prices though?
Yeah, like regular prices. The police got Lamborghinis and stuff. Like you ain't getting past, you ain't getting away from them.
Niggas,
yeah.
Let's be doing them dudes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't getting part of that. Yeah, man.
Got Lamborghinis. Wow.
That's wild, right? Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. Marlon, man, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Nah. It's my pleasure, man.
Man.
I enjoyed it, man. I would love to come back on, man. When I
anytime,
sit here and focus, man.
Yeah. It seems like you get kicking it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we want to talk about other stuff too. So like, we want to definitely kick it with you and expand the conversation and all that. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Tell the people where they can find you, man. Give me a handle.
My IG is MBballer10. You can check me out there or whatever. Mostly where I post a little bit. I mostly just be getting it in, just traveling, man. I just enjoy the moment, man. I barely even take pictures, man.
I like that.
I gotta get back doing that though. But
I'm like that too, man. I just like to live in the moment, man.
Yeah, I just like to live in the moment.
Like the camera, like remembering it, but I just
I feel like I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something while I'm trying to. I'm missing something going on the left, man, or the right, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, though.
I hear you. All right, man. So with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Cigargle. Check these guys out on Instagram. The name of the company is spelled CIGARGLE. IGARGLE, right? And if you can check them out at cigargo.co. All right. If you are a brother of the leaf, you are a sister of the leaf. You guys know that cigar breath, man, once you smoke those cigars, it's going to linger, right? This particular product, it'll knock it out in one rinse, man. This product actually works, all right? So pick it up, pick up a 6-pack, a 12-pack, a 24-pack. Use the code CW10 to receive 10% off. And just let them know that Cigars and Whiskey sent you over there. All right. Again, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. It's Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Again, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Remember to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. Also, you can follow us on Instagram, Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. If you have any questions, any comments, any recommendations, by all means, hit us up. If you want to recommend a cigar, a spirit, or even a topic, by all means, shoot us a message. All right. If you like the content that we're putting out and you want to show some support, you can do that via Cash App. It's the same as the Instagram. Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. All right. Check out our guy. White Star GB on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll be there soon. I'm like balling. I'm living in the moment. I just be lurking. I'm on here lurking.
Yeah, be lurking.
And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We will catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.